working with elephants was easy. Working with elephants wasn't a challenge. If it was a job that you could anybody could come in, and she agrees with me. That's what if it was a job that anybody could do, there would be a lot of them, but that's why there's a select few that can work elephants in free contact.
These elephants are like my children. They're the first thing I think about when I wake up, and the last thing I think about before I go to sleep. They're my life. It's been my childhood dream ever since I was like 4 years old to be able to work with these amazing animals.
And an elephant, when you think of an elephant guy, you think they got dirty clothes and they smell like elephants, so we spend all that time around them, and we're more comfortable being in that role because we know we're around them. But the show part is our way of being able to show the public and showing everybody else that these are the animals we take care of. These are the ambassadors of the Asian elephants, and it's our way of showing off the dedication that we have to them. And here they are, and you get to see them live.
Pre-performance festivities on the arena floor provide circus fans an even closer look at one of 8 Asian female elephants that travel with the blue unit of Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey.
So Kel was showing off her truck right here that has over 150,000 muscles in it. Very impressive, very cool. But if you guys look right here, this acts like a little fingertip for Kellyanne. She's going to use this fingertip to hold on to a paintbrush. So what kind of ideas you got?
Just certain elephants learn certain things very well, and they're not that much different than people. You know, some people can be really good at a lot of different things. They can play a lot of sports. Some people can be just good at certain things, and the elephants are no different.
A 100-foot tent serves as their barn at each performing venue, and customized animal cars carry them between cities on the mile-long circus train. But let's face it, elephants can be a trunk full, and they require constant attention both in and out of the arena.
I see she's reaching for the leaves here.
That Kellyanne is, well, that's not Kellyanne, that's actually her sister Rudy. So Kellyanne just did it. Now this is her younger sister Rudy, and her youngest sister just came right behind me. If you look behind me, now she's mad. So I have 3 sisters behind me showing each other bad habits of
Performing with and taking care of these animals requires a special set of skills, some passed down through family lines.
3rd generation working with elephants. My grandfather tells how he wanted his boys one to do tigers, one to do horses, and one to do elephants, and now all 3 of them are actually 3 of probably the top 10 elephant trainers in the world. So it kind of, everybody saw what one was doing, and they all wanted to work with elephants. And my father is in charge on this unit on the Blue Show, is the head elephant trainer. My Uncle Terry is actually in charge and the head elephant trainer on the Red Show. And my Uncle Tim is actually in charge of the 2nd largest privately owned herd of elephants in the United States at Carson Barn Circus. So Frisco's are doing pretty good with elephants.
By contrast, Adam Johns, who shares space with the elephants on the circus train as part of his duties, had little experience when he arrived on the show.
I've worked for Ringling Brothers for 9 years. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska originally. The circus would come to town, not necessarily Ringling Brothers, but other smaller circuses would come to town. I would just go there and bug the trainers and just want to hang out with the elephants just for the experience, just to be around the elephants. At night, loadout night, we'll have the stock cars connected to the head of the train so the ride is the smoothest as possible for the animals and us as well, but more importantly the animals. Right now I take care of 3 elephants, mainly a young female and then 2 older females. And then we do have another car that has 5 female Asian elephants as well. There's another person there that does see to those needs, but I still go and check on them and make sure everything's being done properly. I clean up after them, I give them hay, give them water, give them their produce. Basically the same thing we do on the train is the same thing we do at the arena. Keep them clean, happy, and healthy.
Well, we have close to 15 staff members just in the elephant department. There's always somebody with them. We have a morning, afternoon, and night shift. And we have levels here on Ringling where you go elephant attendant, which you don't really work with any of the elephants, you just clean up around them, stuff like that. A junior handler, you can move certain elephants around, walk an elephant here, walk an elephant, wash them, stuff like senior handler, you can work any elephant here, and of course a trainer is someone that can do everything and teach little elephants. But I think the biggest misconception is how hard it is to get acclimated and get the elephant, because elephants choose their handlers. The handlers don't choose the elephants. I don't know if you've ever heard that. My grandfather has taught me that, my dad, but elephants choose if they like who they're working with or not. And if an elephant doesn't like you, then you might as well either move on to the next one or try something else.
Any time you spend with the animals is bonding time, because you're always building that relationship. And they're social animals, and you know, we're part of the herd with them, you know. Basically, you know, to be able to share the space with the elephants, there has to be a mutual respect.
In the circus, the elephants, if we're gonna go show-wise, the elephants do a 5 to 7 minute exercise or number, or you can say, for anybody that doesn't know exercise, it's circus act, but it really, truthfully, it's to make sure these elephants are physically fit, and it's a mental stimulation. So they do 5 to 7 minutes per show, and then we also walk in the arena around as you saw on the show last night. So max, I'll give it 15 minutes of on the go, moving exercise. That's not nearly enough for them. So we do more, we practice more, we spend more time, do more stuff with them. It's funny, the elephants are in better shape than most of the elephant guys because we're exercising them more than we're exercising. Every elephant that we have out on the show, everybody can work free contact. I mean, this is what free contact is. You can go in with them, we can take them anywhere. As long as it's safe for them, we take them there. And then as you saw today, we took the elephants down, took 5 of the elephants downtown, the other 3, 2 of our younger ones stayed here with 1 older one. And then we took the other 5 to the elephant brunch, where it's another way for interaction, another way to keep their minds stimulated. We walked them 4 or 5 blocks downtown Bridgeport into an area they've never seen before. People were kept back, and it was an elephant brunch, fed them a bunch of fruits and vegetables. And then one of our elephants actually did a painting for Halloween. She painted a pumpkin. After that, we said goodbye to the people, walked 4 or 5 blocks back here, and they're going to be out here till at least 5:30, and then we'll go through our 15 minutes of showtime. So not a bad day of a change in scenery, a different thing, stimulating their minds.
There's nothing better than sitting in the tent or outside just watching elephants. I could do that all day. I would do this for free just to be around these animals.
4th generation is doing very well, and my lovely wife Nati and I had 5 kids together, and hopefully they'll be that 4th generation of circus performers. We know what we're doing is right for the elephants, and as long as the public still is with us and they understand it through the educational and everything that we do, we know that elephants will be around for a long time.
From Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey in Bridgeport, Connecticut, I'm Lane Talbert. See you at the circus.